Message from March 25th, 2024. Dear children, in this time of grace, pray with me so that goodness may triumph within you and around you. Little children, in a special way, pray united with Jesus in his way of the cross. Place in your prayers this humanity that wanders without God and without his love. Be prayer, be light, and be a testimony for all those you encounter, little children, so that the merciful God may have mercy on you. Thank you for having responded to my call.
When the Mother of God speaks, her words are never empty. They carry the fragrance of heaven and the urgency of eternity. Imagine her standing before her children, her gaze tender yet firm, whispering with a love that disarms every fear. I am with you. I love you. Pray with me, for the struggle is real. These are not distant phrases, but a living presence breaking into the noise of our world. They reach into the hidden corners of our hearts, where loneliness, doubts, and silent battles reside, and they remind us that we are not alone. Mary walks among us. She is here, not as a memory, not as a symbol, but as a mother who cannot forget her children, a mother who does not give up when her children wander away, a mother who bends low to lift us from the dust. Every time she repeats that she loves us, she knows we need to hear it again, because the world around us screams the opposite, that we are forgotten, insignificant, unworthy. Yet she insists, like a refrain from heaven, you are loved. You are mine. I am with you. But her love is never passive. She calls us to move, to act, to awaken. She urges us to pray, not as a mere ritual, but as an act of courage. In a world where distractions are constant and the noise of life drowns out the whisper of God, prayer becomes an act of rebellion. Is standing firm against the tide of indifference. Is lifting our eyes when everything around us tells us to keep them lowered. Prayer, Mary reminds us, is not optional, it is survival. It is the lifeline that keeps our souls connected to heaven. She tells us why this is so urgent. Because evil is real. Satan grows stronger through those who choose death and hatred, and his influence seeps into every corner of a world that has forgotten God. It is not to frighten us that she reveals this, but to open our eyes. She is a mother warning her children of danger on the path ahead. She does not want us to stumble unaware. And so, with the gentleness of love and the seriousness of truth, she tells us that the battle is here, but we are not helpless. The weapon is prayer, the shield is faith, the strength is love. Mary invites us to go deeper, not just to say prayers, but to become prayer. Imagine a life so steeped in God that every gesture, every thought, every breath becomes a conversation with him. To be prayer is to let the heart beat in rhythm with heaven, is to live so fully in his presence that even silence becomes worship. She is not asking for more words, but for hearts transformed into living altars where God can dwell and act. And then she entrusts to us her mission. Be my extended hands of love. Picture her looking at each one of us, knowing our weaknesses, yet choosing us to be her instruments. She longs to reach her lost children, those who walk in darkness, searching for light, yet unable to find it on their own. How will she touch them? Through us. Our hands become her hands, our words her comfort, our presence her embrace. Every act of kindness, every gesture of forgiveness, every moment of patience becomes a spark of light in a world overshadowed by hatred. She points us toward the way of the cross. To walk with Jesus in his passion is to learn the meaning of love without measure. Each station is not only a memory of his suffering, but a lesson for our lives. He falls, and we learn humility. He forgives, and we learn mercy. He embraces the cross, and we learn that surrender is not defeat, but victory. Mary urges us to pray united with her Son in this journey, because in the cross lies the secret of transformation. Our own sufferings, when united to his, become redemptive. Our wounds, when placed in his, become doors of grace. Yet Mary's heart is not focused only on us. She sees humanity wandering without God, without his love, and her maternal heart aches. Like a shepherd searching for lost sheep, she pleads with us to intercede for them. Prayer for others is not an extra task. It is the very expression of love. When we place before God those who do not know him, those who reject him, those who are trapped in despair, we are carrying them to the very fountain of mercy. This intercession becomes part of our vocation as Christians. And then her words echo like a simple but profound command. Be prayer, be light, be witness. This is not poetry, but a program of life. To be prayer is to live rooted in God. To be light is to radiate his presence, to illuminate the dark paths of those around us, sometimes without a word, simply through the way we live. To be witness is to testify that God is real, that his love saves, and that his mercy is greater than any sin. These are not three separate tasks, but three dimensions of the same call. One flows into the other. Prayer gives birth to light, and light gives strength to witness. Yet she does not leave us to our own strength. She assures us that the merciful God will have mercy on us. What consolation there is in these words. Our efforts, though imperfect, are not wasted. Our little prayers, our faltering acts of love, our small sacrifices, all of them are gathered into the ocean of God's mercy. He sees them, he blesses them, he multiplies them. We need not fear our weakness, for his mercy is greater. And finally, she thanks us. Simple words. Thank you for responding to my call. Can you imagine the Mother of Heaven, Queen of Peace, bowing with gratitude for our small, stumbling responses? And yet she does, because every yes we give, however fragile, contributes to the triumph of her Son's love. Heaven notices what the world overlooks. Every prayer whispered, every cross carried with patience, every act of love given in secret. Mary sees it, and she thanks us. So what does it mean to live this message? It means to make a choice every day, to open our hearts to prayer, to choose light over darkness, to witness to God's love in a world that doubts him. It means to take up our cross, not with bitterness but with trust, walking beside Jesus in his passion. It means to intercede for those who wander, even when we never see the results. It means to believe that mercy is stronger than sin, that love is stronger than hatred, and that life is stronger than death. The path is not easy. There will be moments of fatigue, moments of discouragement, moments when prayer feels empty. But Mary's presence reassures us. She is with us, she loves us, and she thanks us. If we place our small yes into her hands, she will carry it to her Son. If we give her our weaknesses, she will transform them into strength. If we give her our lives, she will lead us to eternal life. And so, as this message lingers in our hearts, let us hear her voice again, gentle, firm, maternal. Be prayer, be light, be witness. Pray with me. Walk with my Son. Be my hands of love. Trust in God's mercy. Thank you for responding. These words are not simply to be heard, but to be lived. They are an invitation, a mission, a promise. And if we embrace them, they will not only change our lives, they will change the world around us.